Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of About Said Work Tough Gear. It's Work Tough Wednesday. Let's do a Work Tough Wednesday Choir Boys Outdoors rendition. Here's the deal, guys. Saturday at work, I did something and messed my back up. I've never in my life had back pain, and if you've had back pain, dude, my heart and head and thoughts and prayers go out to you. This has been some of the most hurting shit I've ever dealt with in my life. I'm going to see a chiropractor about it, and please, I don't need to hear horror stories about Uncle Timmy who went to a chiropractor and got in a car wreck the next day and died. It's working for me, but my point to you is that's why we're sitting in a chair and not doing a hard use review. Mr. Vic sent me 6 brand new Work Tough Gear knives that I wanted to show. They're in my car at work. It's been one of them weeks, man. I found out today I have an infection in my knee. It's just been, let's get Scab's butt kicked this week. And it's okay. It's all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about pocket fixed blades. We're going to talk about what you look for in an EDC fixed blade. Okay, it doesn't have to be a pocket fixed blade, but we're going to use it for that. Then we're going to talk about your skill set, not mine, yours. Are you willing to learn? Do you want to learn? Are you okay where you're at? Let's kind of discuss. I'm going to show y'all something that absolutely made my damn day. I wasn't even going to do a video tonight. I've been a little down, and again, I've been through a lot in life, but this thing with my back over these past few days and trying to get through work, man, it's just kicked my ass. If I'm not doing a ton of shorts and I'm not putting out videos, I'm hurting, man. On my way home from work, my guy Randy from Randy's WSG said, "Hey, man, my mom made you something. Did you get the package?" I said, "Bubba, I don't know. When I get home from work, I'll check." I got home from work and I had a package from Miss Joy, WSG. Let me tell you something. When I opened this, I don't know, man. I kind of teared up because it's the thought. It's just hard to put into words. And it's a pillowcase, right? But Miss Joy, and Miss Joy, thank you so much. I love you. It says, "I'm Scab. You're not." Now, Megatron pointed out the gray beard there. She made me this pillowcase. And let me tell you something. It changed my whole damn day. So Miss Joy, thank you so much. Yes, I got it. Yes, I love it. Yes, I'll cherish it. This just made my day. I cannot explain it to you. I think it's the fact that in this community there are folks like Miss Joy who are kind and courteous enough to sit down and hand stitch a portrait of old Scab. Of everything I've gotten on this channel, and I'm blessed beyond measure, this is one of the most cherished things I've ever gotten. There's no way to put it into words. And Miss Joy, thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate you. It made my day. And if you're not subscribed to Randy WSG, go over there. I sent Randy a bunch of knives to check out, and I'm going to send him more. He does a fantastic job. Miss Joy's been in a video or 2 with him. I think she needs to be in more. But to Randy and Joy, thank you guys. I love y'all, man. We've never met, but I love you and thank you. Guys, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to try to keep this to about 15 minutes, and y'all know that's a lie. I say it all the time, and we never do. I'm going to do my intro, and I'm going to show you all the knives I want to talk about. So let's just jump into it. It's Work Tough Gear Wednesday. Here is the Kitsune, and let's do it this way. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. The real number's anywhere from 15 to 29, which is absurd. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. That's all it means. That's it, okay? You're welcome here. We're back to blue over here. We support Liv. Now that gets all kind of flack, and that's okay. I don't ask you to, I do. Why? Well, my son's gonna be a cop. I got friends that are cops. There's just so much to it. And I can't stress this enough. My 3 causes have nothing to do one with the other. They're just things I believe in. How do you do it, Scab? How do you back to blue? Well, I don't break the law anymore. at least on purpose. And if I do, I take responsibility for it. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. And that's played in big this week. I've been in some pain this week. 10 years ago, I would have self-medicated, and I hadn't taken anything over an elite. And it hurts, but that's life, isn't it? So if you're out there and you're suffering, now listen, I am a full-blown addict, okay? I'm not being smart or short or, ooh, look at me. It's a day-by-day step. And if you don't think I hadn't thought about doing some drugs these past few days, you're crazy. But it ain't worth it. So I want you to know, if you are an addict, if you're struggling, again, you're welcome here. That's all the calls mean, guys, is this. You're welcome here. There's nothing deep. That's it. So let's jump into this. Okay, Mount Laguna, a lot of blade, smaller handle. Kitsune, a lot of blade, smaller handle. Nomad EDC, a lot of handle, smaller blade. So here's a couple things. One is, let me say this. Work Tough Gear Wednesday, something that I started to show my appreciation for Mr. Vic. I am not sponsored by Work Tough Gear. I don't make a dime off Work Tough Gear. I don't sell Work Tough Gear. They send me knives. I test them out. I get to keep them. And what we're going to do, because I've started to get a big collection of them, I've already got two groups of knives out. I'm starting a hard use pass around group with them. So there's no need to keep and hoard. We're going to keep them things going. I don't give a damn if you're tabletop. I don't care if you're a tester. I don't care. Now we're not going to try to break them, but I want you to beat the hell out of them, have fun with them. I want to perpetuate the brand, and I want to help some smaller channels grow. See, a lot of times, man, there's a lot of guys with great personality and a real gift for gab and a real knife acumen, way better than mine. They just don't have the knives. Dude, I'm blessed beyond measure. I'm tired of saying it. So we're going to put rubber to the road. I'm going to use my Work Tough Gear stuff, and we're going to start some pass around groups and let some people who may not get a chance to use them use them. And if somebody don't like them, you'll get to hear somebody other than me yak about them. How about that? But let's focus on these three, okay? The Laguna. Now, here's what I want to ask you. For me, these are pocket fixed blades. Even the Kitsune, which is a little larger, what does that mean? If you look at the sheaths that I got here, now my Nomad EDC sheath, I have a small little Ulti type clip on there. Buckle it to the inside of my belt. The Kitsune and the Laguna are simple Kydex sheaths. Now what I do, guys, this one I just got the other day, and here's the thing. Mr. Vic sent me 6 badass Work Tough Gears. I drove my car to work today. 5 of the badass knives are in the car. And then the boss is like, I need you to go to Orlando, just take my truck. Of course, which I'm not complaining. Over this weekend, and you've already started to see all of them. They're badass. We'll do a whole video. Since I'm delaying everything a day or two, I may do another introduction video to those. But I have the Kitsune with me. But here, you see this? Just a Kydex sheath. I stick it in my pocket. The Mount Laguna, same thing. Stick it in my pocket. And this is the way I like to carry it. Now, if I'm at work, if I'm going to be in a situation where I'm going to need a knife, and I'm not talking about self-defense, I'm talking about work or hunting or anything like that, I'll put an Ulti clip on them, tuck them on the inside of my belt, or put a lanyard on it where I can jerk it out of my pocket if I need it. What I want to talk to you guys about is 2 things. One, in the comments, put, what do you prefer? Because this is actually a thing. Alex, Aurora Borealis, designs for Work Tough Gear. Y'all see a ton of his knives. I've got a Mountain Man that's a monster coming. He has one that's a Lynx. It's more blade than handle. So what do you guys subscribe to? Do you want more blade? You want more handle? The other side of that is this, and I love this knife. Now this knife, this gets misunderstood a lot. This is not a choil, it's small. It is, but it's like this for caping, for skinning, for working with the knife. It comes with a bow divot thing there. This is a tank of a knife. I've got 2, if not 3, hard use reviews on the Laguna. I absolutely adore it. So what do you look for in an everyday carry? Fixed blade. Do you want a little more handle? Do you want a little more blade? Do you want a balance? Let me know in the comments. It's an interesting topic. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is this. This is the Little Evil, designed again by Zeke Manacho. Okay, it is a fighting knife. I think it was Ramon Chavez loves this knife, stands behind this knife. This is a dope knife, the Little Evil. It's got kind of that tracker style, but it's a fighting knife. Is this a knife you'd try? Here's what struck me, and this is not a shot. Sometimes my stuff gets taken in shots because sometimes I take shots. But that's not what this is tonight. This thought occurred to me as I was driving back from Orlando today. This is the Wilson. This is out of the box, just crazy. It works. See, people try to say, well, that's not practical. Oh, I guess it was CGI that I made it work and it worked like a charm. Huh. It's not that I'm that good at it. It's that the knives are good. Now, it may not be your first choice. That's the question I want to pose to you. Are you guys more open to trying something new? Are you comfortable in your skill set, or is it just scab? This is the kind of knife I carry. I'm not learning another skill set. I'm happy with what I got. It works for me. I've taken X amount of years to get here. And tell me this, where are you at in your knife journey? See, some guys like, some OGs like Tom Ritter. If you're not subscribed to Tom, dude, you're missing out. Tom Ritter is an OG in a knife game. He's a veteran. He's a veteran woodsman. Blackie Thomas, woodsman. These guys are OGs in this game. They've tried every knife you can try. Are you at that point in your journey? Or are you like, hey man, this is what I like. This is it. I'm not trying anything else. See, one thing, guys, that I have to be realistic about, and let me just tell you this. If you say, Scab, what do you like? Well, I carry this knife the most, the Nomad EDC, right? I just do. The next one that I carry would be a Laguna. Now, this one I grabbed from Kirk, but either this one or mine or whatever, I carry this one a lot as well. This is a beater. This is something that you can get it done. What I'm going to do with this knife is I'm either going to send it to DJ or send it to Lacey. And what we're going to do is make it a little thin behind the edges. I'm going to bring the grind down more, and I'm going to make this a slicey, dicey machine. Either that or leave this one like it is and make this a slicey, dicey, thin it out, make it just a slicer. Okay, it'll chip. It might, but I'm going to start moving in the direction of more task-oriented with the channel. See, here's the thing, and here's what I want every one of you to understand and realize. Whether you're watching me, whether you're watching Ken Faulkner, no matter who you're watching, and guys, these guys I'm shouting out, please check out their channels because they're awesome. What you're watching Donnie B all day, no matter who you're watching, here's the thing, and this ain't a bad thing, but I've been coming to some realizations here lately. As a knife reviewer, and I say I'm not, but really, see, 50% of this channel is showing you knives. I'll show you every knife I got. I enjoy it. That's why I do all the shorts and I enjoy it. I don't try to make money off these knives. That's what I said. I don't sell work took here. I don't make a dime off of them. There's a couple companies I do. I think I made $4.30 total. I got a job. Part of the thing is showing you knives that you may not get a chance to check out, but part of the channel, I'd say 50-50. As much as I enjoy showing knives, is my learning journey with them. I'll be honest with you, just full transparency, I want to be one of the best in the world at demonstrating knives. I got a damn long way to go. I'll be the first to tell you that. Am I there yet? No, man. I'm not even in the top 1,000. But I want to work hard. I want to work every day. So I want you to understand, when you watch the channel, sometimes, like I had a guy, hey, would you please list out, the knives for us that are hearing impaired? Yeah, man, I'd be glad to. But a lot of times, guys, like say with this knife, I'll probably do a short with this knife. If I do a short with this and say the Kitsune, and I'm just telling y'all my thought process here, I have lost my mind. Here it is. What's going to happen, guys, is I'm going to do the short, and I don't know, I'll come up with something, crazy blades or something, and I'll move on. I'm not thinking about posting links and all that, but if you'll just say, hey, Scab, could you please? Yeah, I'd gladly in the description, wherever. I just don't think about it, right? But these are two perfect knives. Now, for perfect for what I'm about to say. And listen, just because you don't use a knife or this, one thing is I never fault anybody for what they carry. I don't care what you carry. Carry what you can afford. Carry what you like. Carry what you enjoy. I get people, that's not practical. How would you know? You've never in your life picked it up. Ever. But I can just tell. Yeah, and I can tell what you are. I get it. I'm not wasting more energy on that. But I'm asking you, seriously, is this something you would try, or you're just like, man, no. And if you say no in the comments, I'm not going to get mad because of the way I'm asking you. Would you try out a Wilson? Would you be willing to give it a shot? Would you be willing to take the Kitsune out on a hunting trip? See, what fascinates me, guys, and I'm going to wrap it up with this, or start wrapping it up with this. What fascinates me, and the other thing, I guess a third part, when I ask you what you're carrying, or I ask you what you like, or I'm legit asking you. I love to know what people carry. I'm fascinated by it. Hey, what do you carry? And with the shorts, we go out into the community and we're always going to get the gun stuff. This ain't a gun channel. I'm not showing guns. I'm not doing it. Google is so far up my ass right now. I tried to respond to 3 different people today just trying to be funny, and it won't let me. And I got another warning. So I know they're watching. So I'm not even bringing them into the equation. You say, well, I show guns. Okay, cool. I hope it works out. We are a knife channel. We are a blade channel. Do I love guns? Sure I do. There's one sitting over here. But I don't have that kind of fighting. That being said, I'm going to show you 2 knives. I want you to put in the comments. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you the 2 that I've showed you. One being the Wilson. Is this a knife you would be willing to take on a camp out? Yes or no? That's it. Just in the interest of trying something different. Is this a knife you would take on a camp out? I can tell you yes unequivocally on both, but I get to play with them. There's a difference, so I'm excluding myself. And you know why I'm asking you. I'm not asking you to get your seal of approval. I'm asking you where you're at in your knife journey. I can tell you, man, one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about knives, and again, I have to temper that. I'm blessed. And that's why I want to send some of these knives out, man. I want to pass on some of that joy. I got 4 badass WTGs going to Pistol Pete right now. Shane Gables has got 6 or 7. When those 10 to 11, 12 come in, how many is out? I'm going to add 4 or 5. I'm going to get a good set of like 20 Work Tough Gear knives. Good set of 20. They're going to be used. I'm going to break them up into probably 5-pack, and I'm going to start sending them out. I want to hear your thoughts on it. And people say, well, you send them to other reviewers. Well, yeah, sure. I don't sell them. I do give some away here and there. I use them for a raffle here and there. I'm weird about that. I'm very, very, very close to the vest with certain things. That's one of them. But I have no problem sending knives out. What if they don't send them back? Say, well, no, you don't send them back. I'll never send them anything again. And y'all know how petty I am. I'm not fighting anybody over anything. I'm not wasting time or breath on people. I'll just simply put out a video after 6 months asking. If they ain't come back after 6 months, I'll come on here and say, hey, this person ain't trustworthy, and go on about life. I mean, that's easy. But I'm not worried about that. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. We got a lot of good people, and guys, you know who I ain't even going down that road. I want to focus on the positive. I want to perpetuate not only the brand, but I want to perpetuate the community. We got a lot of good channels that are coming up and coming in, right? I'm not going to be the guy you come to for folders. I'm just not. I'm going to keep doing them because I love them. Carry them every day. I'm the crazy fixed blade guy. And that's my goal. That's why I wanted to show you these. Again, which do you prefer? The Laguna, the Nomad EDC, the Kitsune. Do you prefer more blade than handle or more handle than blade? That's a question. Would you carry one of these crazy knives camping? There's the other question. That being said, guys, I know this is a little different one. Y'all pray for me, get my back better so I can get back out to the stump. I hope you have a great day. I love you. God knows I do. God bless you. I hope he does. I'm scared. You're not. And I'm gone, son. Love y'all. That hurt.